Hi there. My name's Lucinda Iglesias, and I'm the designer of Jewelace. I'm very excited about this pattern because it's very complete. It has charts, but it also has the written words. It's size inclusive. It goes from size 1 to size 9, and there's many ways you can customize it so that it's just perfect for you. Jewel because of the beaded yarns and the glittery, but make it so that it's a jewel piece for you in your capsule wardrobe, and so that you can shine just as you should. I thought I would take a few moments to talk a little bit about the construction and different ways you can customize it. I'm knitting a second one with a mohair ombre 2-ply. In this case, what I'm going to be doing is knitting it, and I'm going to do a short sleeve, just a little pop over summer top for spring. But what I wanted to show you was that you can do different things. So in this one, you have short rows that are in the back. So you could see, oh, great. Some of the stitches fell off. Oh, well. So there's short rows here in the back, and that raises the back so that it sits better on you. Then you do the Jewelace pattern, which is really a lot of fun. I've put markers in between each repeat just to make sure that there's no errors, or if there are any errors, that I can catch them. As the yoke grows, so does the motif. So the motif is incorporated with the longer and wider motif. So as it grows, once the yoke is pretty much done and the lace motif is done, then I change and I do a little bit of raglan shaping. And the reason for the raglan shaping is because I wanted it to have a little bit of a better, more elegant fit, instead of some of the yokes that seem to be kind of wide, and when you raise your arms, they're just kind of sitting there. I wanted it to gently hug the chest so that then it would look really nice. I'll show you the yarns that I used. I used Merino Cloud, which is a beautiful merino cashmere blend. It's super nice and it's considered sport weight, but in this I'm able to knit it a little bit on larger needles, size 7 for the body or 4.5 US. And the reason for that is because the cashmere can fluff out and it really makes it a lighter weight garment for spring. In the yoke section, I used both a silk mohair glitter from Art Yarns, as well as a beaded mohair with sequins. Look how beautiful that is. Just a little bit of sparkle. Because this one has less yardage, I didn't want for all the beadeds to be at the top. I wanted to spread it down here. So this section of the yoke, I knit these two yarns alternating, one row of this beaded, one row of the silk mohair, so that way I got it throughout the yoke, so that when I finished I still had a little bit left and it was just perfectly all throughout. I still had a little beaded at the end, so I put some on the bottom, but that's just optional and you can do whatever you want. The sleeves don't have a lot of shaping, just a little, so that they're not super wide, and it just makes for a lovely fit. One of the options, or some of the questions that I've had recently, is it possible for you to stop the motif a little bit shorter in case you don't want it over your bust? As you can see, I'm wearing a camisole underneath it, but if I had it a little bit higher, I might not need to wear a camisole. So in the pattern, I have a little paragraph on how to do that. All you need to do is simply maintain the increases and continue knitting in stockinette. Or this first one, I do it 3 times. You can always reduce that by 1, and that would make it kind of compressed so that your yoke is not so low, but that's up to you. A couple of other questions I had is, what are some of the other yarns you could use for it? So this one is Merino Cloud, and someone asked if you could do it all in Merino Cloud. So the truth of the matter is you definitely can. It'll be the right gauge. It'll be really nice. I think it'll be a little more casual than this with the sparkle, and it'll look different, but it'll be beautiful. I would say to stick with something that's tonal versus something that's too much changing in color, because I think you would miss out on the beautiful lace decoration here. On mine here, I'm using an ombre 2-ply, and this beautiful yarn from Art Yarns has 650 yards, so I know that I'll be able to use it and do like maybe a short sleeve and maybe just a little crop top, just something fun for summer. From a shawl I had some extra beaded, so I'm going to put the beaded here in the neckline, and I'll put it here along the armband here. So really, if you're looking for an alternative, you could do it all in mohair. You could do it in a merino cloud. If you were going to substitute another yarn, I would recommend something with a cashmere or something that's going to fluff out so that you can keep the gauge of 20 stitches per 4 inches. And really look at what some of the testers have done. There's some beautiful projects that are there, and I'm very pleased to see how well it's fit and how well it's gone. I wanted to let you know that I will be doing a knit along with this. So today I'm going to be starting the kit sale, and 2 of my friends also that are in Canada are going to have kits. I'll put that in the Ravelry page and let you know all about that. But I'm very eager to see how you make your Jewelace and how you customize it, and how you make it your own so that you're the jewel that you are and that you can shine. Thank you.